Good morning. Um, Today, along with my colleagues, Phil Mendelson, Anita Bonds, Brianna Doe, Alyssa Silverman, Robert White, Murray Che, David Grosso, Brandon Todd, Vincent Gray, Jack Evans, King McDuffie, and Charles Allen, I'm reintroducing the Commission on Poverty Act of 2019, designed to evaluate programs designed to help individuals break out of a cycle of poverty and to make recommendations to improve the economic, educational, healthcare, and housing status of persons in poverty. Although DC is growing in almost every sector, currently east of the river neighborhoods display a poverty rate that is 3 times higher than the rest of the city. In addition, black residents and residents of color are the poorest residents increasing from west of the river. We're noticing also we're getting an increase of residents coming from all over the city because that's simply one of the last places we can afford to live in the city. While we have several commissions designed to deal with specific issues that may impact those who are in poverty, like the Commission on Returning Citizens, there are no citizen-led body that is designed to look comprehensively at issues facing those in poverty. There are a lot of racial equity issues that we discussed last week, led by Councilmember Kenny McDuffie, that will be addressed as well. Additionally, we deliberate deliberate on issues at the council. We seek testimony from public witnesses to get input from residents on decisions that we make. Excuse me. But far too often, this process fails to capture the perspective of those who are in poverty or near poverty. In the wake of the government shutdown, we're finding that there are a lot of residents who may not consider themselves in poverty, but are 2 checks away from needing public services. Our public witnesses process favor those who have flexible schedules, those who have more civically minded, and those who have higher educational levels. More needs to be done to capture perspectives of those in need of policy by the District of Columbia. The commission will be composed of 13 members, 8 ward members, and 5 at-large members. The commission will have 3 paid staff persons, an executive director who must reside in the District of Columbia. A majority of the commission members must currently have incomes below the poverty line or must recently have come out of poverty. Clearly, those in or near poverty in Washington, D.C. are in dire circumstances, and their perspectives need to be included in our everyday decision making. And it seems for most that I talk to, their conditions are getting worse as the city presumes to flourish. Far too often, those in poverty or near poverty are not at the table, and this is why the 13-member commission with 5 members and 1 staffer is vital to thriving as a whole, as the District of Columbia as a whole. Thank you.